Hello, Guardians. I've recently thought a lot about our twig-looking, headshot-hitting, and stompy-wearing partners in light. Why do they aspire to look like the lead singer of My Chemical Romance? How are they so precise? And why did they invest into a gold gun instead of a silver one? But before we get into the video, I heard that statistically you are more likely to get God rolled gear if you absolutely destroy the sub and like button. You can take it from me. Look at my God roll Kvastov. Also, my Discord and Patreon are linked in the description below if you would like to show more support and have a better chance of being in the next video. Speaking of the next video, let's get into it. This is asking 50 hunters why they're a hunter. Why are you a hunter?
Well, I started in D1 as a hunter, from this being my first time playing a first-person shooter. So I wanted to have something that would do a lot of meleeing. That and because the hunter looks badass.
I just picked it, and ever since, I've never wanted to play any other character. It's just like the speed,
Fast as boy.
and the dodging. No other class can do it, except for maybe like Top Tree Dawn.
Because I've been playing Destiny pretty much ever since D1. And on surface level, you know, when you're immediately greeted with that character selection screen, all you really have to go off of is, you know, how they look. Just the idea of having this sort of aura of mysteriousness about you. And so me being the edgelord that I am in real life, I immediately picked Hunter.
Status. Calamitous.
Well, I tried the other classes, and they were never really appealing. I didn't like the bulky movement of the Titan, and how the jump for the Warlock jump was, like, I did not like it at all. And I also just found throwing knives pretty fun, I guess.
Yeah, I'll go along with that.
First off, I think the fashion is definitely one of the best parts of the Hunter. They overall have some of the best outfit designs choices, even though most of them do happen to be white and black. I prefer to not go that path with it. Another thing I like is just the subclasses feel fun. But I would be lying if I said that Hunter is my main class. I'm actually a Titan.
Psych! That's the wrong number!
The real reason I stayed as Hunter was because it just kind of fit my playstyle more. I'm not like a tank like my friends, like Mao. I play with him a lot, but he plays Titan, but I'm not a tank like him. I like to be kind of stealthy and whatnot, which kind of plays in with this new Void rework where you can go invisible a lot easier. But I just like being Hunter because it's more sneaky and you're harder to hit than anything else. I can't stop jumping. Oh, that's too far.
I just felt like running.
First class I saw was Hunter, because naturally I like speedy classes. So I went with that, stuck around with it for a bit. Pretty much stayed that way for a good 2 years, until I started getting the raids way later for no reason. So I have the other classes, but I always will stick with Hunter because it's the first one I picked, and the first one I pick is pretty much the one I stick with. No offense to you, Titan and Warlock mains. That, and I also like doing this for fun. Shit, god damn it.
The reason why I played Hunter was, it was funny because it was an account shared by everybody in my family. So me and my brother got to pick which class we wanted, and we chose the Hunter class because we thought it looked cool. The other thing is, we look hella fresh. That's all I gotta say for that.
The more I played with Hunter, I realized just how much of a more stylish type of class it is. Basically, they're also known to be really good at marksmanship. That's what I always hear, and I'm a big fan of just playing as a type that makes their shots count.
Okay, so basically, when I started playing, the Hunter looked the coolest, first of all. And for a multitude of reasons, I can't use any other class because either being the, easygoing, gunslinging cowboy or being the assassin to slip in and out the shadows are like the perfect thing for me.
Well, started back in, what was it, 2014? Destiny 1 came out. and saw the beautiful hunter with a hood, and I thought it was kind of cool, you know, that ominous feeling, little speedy boy. And I've kind of just stuck with it since, you know, through our ups and downs. Stompy nerfs coming soon. Gonna make me cry thinking about it, but yeah, I feel like hunters are one of the most fun classes to play. You got to be a little speedy boy and jump all over people.
Reason my name's Sealord is Skylord was taken, Starlord is copyrighted, and nobody likes their landlord. So I'm like, you know what? Sealord. And it turns out, I predicted the future because I wound up joining the Navy for it. So, and yeah, so the hunter aesthetic was really pleasing, but then I got into the actual gameplay, and it was fun. Over time, I'd try other classes like Warlock or Titan, and I hated it. It wasn't as fun. Mostly because they couldn't do this.
And the reason I still play Hunter is because when it comes to in-game loot or content, I think Hunter is just a well-balanced class, and I think we'll dominate Guardian games again this year.
Because when I first started playing Destiny 2, I really wanted to try out all of the classes, and I personally felt most comfortable with the Hunter because I like the combination of mobility, a bit of survival ability, and DPS.
In Destiny 1, you had that almost an infinite knife as long as you keep getting kills over and over again. It basically had me sold, and I've been Hunter ever since. Even
Hunters are just very mobile. Warlocks have their magic, the Titans have their walls and shields. Hunters have speed for the most part.
I was a hunter because I was a hunter in Destiny 1, and I loved being a hunter. But now in Destiny 2, all my friends, all 4 of them, wanted to be a hunter, and I was like, well, damn it. We can't all be hunters.
12-year-old me really liked capes.
Started playing the game a year ago, and someone told me about these leggings. Oh, there's a bird up there. 1 second.
After going flawless 3 times without being seen by the enemy.
Okay, I'm back. What was the question?
I've just been a hunter since this started playing, and I never really got into being a Titan or a Warlock, so I just kind of stayed a hunter. At first I just chose it because it looked cool, but then it grew on me, I guess.
I've always loved the assassin style character development and movement, but you know, as I started playing more and more, I'd like to prove other hunters that, you know, Stompies isn't required for such a degenerate playstyle. And you know, I haven't equipped them in over 2 years, and you know, you begin to become a new person when you don't use such of an exotic. And I like to use Hunter in endgame PvE content to prove other classes, such as no-brain Titans, that Hunters are useful.
Obviously, there's a lot of great abilities and lots of great exotic weapons and armor that complement a hunter's playstyle. I don't even own Stompies. I don't even own them, so I don't even know what's so good about Stompies. I rock Lucky Pants for obvious reasons, and it kind of just works. So yeah, that's kind of why I chose a hunter, because I wanted to try something different.
Mostly just the movement, the entire aesthetic of being kind of like, you know, the slick, fast, kind of outlaw vibe, you know, and just the other 2 options are Quiet Kid or Crayon Eater.
Movement, free movement and stuff like that. So I just jump on Hunter specifically with Stompies and Strafe Jump just to enjoy like jumping and moving around in the air freely like a parkour. That's literally it. There's no other answer to that. It's just the movement is really good, and that's it.
Both the class feel and the class identity as well. Just being that sort of sarcastic, back-talky sort of gunslinger. Basically Cade. Basically just someone like Cade, but obviously not a copycat. Who wants to be a copycat, but...
I looked at all the class different play styles, and I saw, you know, your offensive bulwark, your
your random space magic and then your nimble kind of looking hunter. And I thought, that's the play style I take in first person shooters. I always go for that, get in, get your shot, get out, rinse, repeat. The other fantasies never really appealed to me.
I'm a hunter main because I like to sick 360 ladder stall, YY fakie, no scope, wall bang headshots.
Three reasons. One, shatter skating. Very fast, very fun and enjoyable. Second reason, style choices. In my opinion, Hunter has the most diverse set, despite there being a lot of white and black hunters. They have the best armor pieces in my opinion. And then thirdly, PvP. Very sneaky, jump around, very easy to play against, or very hard to play against a hunter. Not as easy.
Well, when I first started playing, I got to see all three classes, and Hunter happens to be the one that I vibe with the most. And honestly, invisibility, that's my favorite about it. And with Void 3.0, I can make myself invisible and my teammates invisible, so it helps in PV and PvP. Plus, we get to stab things.
I like pissing off the general community of Destiny, and I like rolling around in dirt. So, pretty much my reasoning.
The weapons.
I'm just really sad Kate died.
I'm reminiscing all the pain I've been through. As you know, this is the weekend right now. That means Trials of Osiris is out. And every week I get my ass whooped by some warlocks. I'm telling you, they've been doing this way back since May 22nd. You don't even know what that date is. That's when Trials came out. I've been getting my ass whooped for 7 years.
This part of town's really shady after the Drifter moved out.
Hey kid, what's going on? You want to buy something?
No, that's okay.
I got Zabala's personal notebook. I got descended shards. Anything you want, Kamish?
No, really, it's fine.
Yeah, maybe the whole town burns down if you don't buy something, huh?
Finally back from a hard day's work. Gonna do a Lost Sector.
Today, we're going to be talking about the Kvostov. This is clearly one of the best weapons in the whole of Destiny 2. As you can see, this weapon just wreaks havoc in every single game mode, and dare I even say, it's definitely worth bringing this thing into PvP. With that being said, thank you so much for watching, and
Oh my
goodbye.
God, is it time?
Jamez, what are you doing here today, mate?
How you doing?
Yeah, good man, good. How about yourself?
Pretty good. I'm doing a video. You wanna?
Yeah, I'm happy
do it?
to come and sit down and
Yeah.
join a little video here. So,
All right.
what did you want to talk about today?
Well, I just have one question.
What might that be?
Why are you a hunter?
Oh, that is a good question. Well, I've always picked the hunter class ever since Destiny 1, and I just think it's one of the coolest looking classes in the game. With that being said, thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.